People still haven't forgotten about Jurgen's Borussia Dortmund outfit. Around a decade ago, the German outfit made waves across Europe, developing a reputation for thrilling offensive football, exciting young players and intense pressing. Under BVB won the Bundesliga on 2 consecutive occasions while also reaching a Champions League final in 2013. Borussia Dortmund hasn't won its domestic league since those glory days, with that side going down in history as one of the most electrifying teams of the past 20 years. While in charge of the North Rhine-Westphalia side, favored 4-2-3-1 as his go-to system, with Robert Lewandowski up front and a trio of Mario Götze, Marco Reus and Kevin Grosskreutz often behind him. It was highly effective, but 4-3-3 has been in place throughout his time at. Jurgen must avoid Kylian Mbappé transfer repeat as needs to note new wonderkid Atletico Madrid wants transfer as Jurgen chases next Enzo Fernandez. Dating back to 2016, they have formed a 4-3-3 shape for the most part, with a false 9 flanked by 2 pacey and direct wide threats who are intent on scoring goals and delivering in the final third. It has worked for many years, with securing a countless number of trophies, from the to the Champions League and all of the rest, but squad dynamic is changing. The 55-year-old has Darwin, Cody Gakpo, Fabio Carvalho and Harvey Elliott already at his disposal, and in the past week, Diogo Jota and Roberto Firmino have returned to full fitness, taking part in team training. Now has a wealth of attackers to choose from, and it seems will enter the fray before too long, after pictures emerged of him on the training ground. The South American has been absent since picking up a serious setback against Arsenal in October, but he now looks to be on the mend. The Colombian international could open up the prospect of potentially ditching his favored 4-3-3 for a Dortmund-style 4-2-3-1 ahead of the business end of the season, with that formation including an extra attacker at the expense of a third midfielder. Díaz prefers to play on the left wing, but Gakpo and have both occupied that spot over the past month. Will have heavy competition for offensive places once his number 23 returns, which is why 4-2-3-1 could be considered. In such a scenario, the team's midfield too would be expected to provide more of a cautious presence from deep, managing the middle third and presenting the team with a foothold over proceedings. Such duties would be very different to what midfielders are typically expected to do within his signature 4-3-3 system, as they are usually required to run up and down the pitch from penalty box to penalty box, which can be very physically taxing. Midfield department is aging and the players involved have looked tired and worn for most of the season, which explains why they are 9th in the table and perhaps captures why a more disciplined midfield duo could benefit the players at the moment. The shift would also present Carvalho with hope. He thrived as a number 10 for Fulham last season ahead of his move to Anfield, but failed to even make the bench in most recent win over Everton. The young starlet knows 4-2-3-1, but he has seemed out of place when used as part of the 4-3-3. Overall, considering how the makeup of squad has changed this season, while also factoring in the impending return of Díaz, the long-awaited switch to 4-2-3-1 could be just around the corner. Bruno Guimaraes provides Jude Bellingham transfer clue as awaits summer transformation. Jurgen rejected approach as 4 players to miss Newcastle.